This one might be doing a little bit of
I'm
something.
saying, I don't know, you guys. Like, hey, we might be on to something, man.
This one might be.
What's going on, you guys? This is Weaintseenit. I am RBG, back with Johnny Lee. And today we are reacting to openings to Black Clover. First and foremost, man, I just want to say thank you to all you guys that tuned in for the last reaction we did for what was it called?
You did My Hero Academia.
We did My Hero Academia.
Yeah, and we did Invincible.
Yeah, and we did Invincible. Definitely, I appreciate you all for checking out Invincible, because I was fairly surprised with the reception we got. We are at 6,000 views and counting, so I appreciate that. I also want to let you guys know that I'm going to be trying to give you more of my 100% personality, my real personality, because I feel like, you know, that's something that I haven't been able to just put forth, because, you know, my fiance right here, you know, she be noticing a lot of things, especially when I get on YouTube and I just give you my professional voice and I just talk all proper like this. So I just want to find a medium and let you guys know that this is me, this is who I am. You know, I don't think you guys understand this, but I have Asperger's syndrome, so sometimes, you know, things might not come out properly, and I always try to have things ready, have a ready recollection of stuff. And I also do a script on my RBG channel, if you guys are familiar with that. But I'm just going to try to be myself and try to keep it real, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to just be somebody else, you know. I feel like I just have to have everything ready. I've exhausted all my resources. I've tried to have everything written down in notes. But my beautiful companion right here think that I just be putting on, at least when I just do these introductions and these outros. You know, I give y'all 100% of myself when I'm doing reactions. But anyways, yeah, I want to react to Black Clover because it's been something that's been on my radar, but I haven't necessarily tried to watch it. You know what I'm saying? It looks cool.
I most certainly have never seen it.
Right. It's a shonen, so it's in that it's somewhere in the realm of Naruto and My Hero Academia. Well, I don't know why you acting like that. I was like,
boy, you said Naruto. You started out with Naruto. You know,
I think about Naruto because it's one of the big three. You know, it was one of the things that kind of it was like that big shonen revamp. You know, because back then we only had One Piece, and then, you know, One Piece stayed at the top for a while, and then Naruto and Bleach came along. And now
you done said Naruto and you done said One Piece. There's two things I don't like.
Yeah, she can't stand One Piece. We'll try to watch that eventually, but I'm just watching Black Clover.
Yeah, I'm open to looking at these openings.
Yeah, I want to watch Black Clover's opening so I can get a feel for this. Even though she despises openings,
I despise
you know, because they give a fair share of spoilers.
They give spoilers. If you really pay attention to the opening, you can basically figure out what's going to happen in the series. And if it's not the opening, if you look at the ending, you can really tell. Like, perfect example, Gantz. The Gantz ending. If you actually pay attention to it, it tells you everything that's going to happen in the series.
Yeah, it does that subliminally. It just lets you know who's going to die.
I don't like it. Plus, I don't feel like listening to that music. I like the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind and Fire and the Gap Band and stuff like that. So when I be hearing these, when I hear these openings, I want to just
she be hating, y'all.
Somebody else.
She be hating. There's some of them that she feel, you know what I'm saying? I think she like the new Dr. Stone opening a little bit, but you don't like to actually see the visuals because it's going to spoil something for you.
Yes, but I did, and that's only because Thundercat did it, but I like the opening for Yasuke.
Oh, Yasuke.
Was it the closing for Yasuke?
It was the opening.
Yeah, because I Thundercat's pretty decent.
Yeah. So, man, without further ado, we're going to jump into this. This is Black Clover openings 1 through 13, and we're going to see how well this is, how the animation just transitions and gets better over the time where, you know, these openings elapse.
1 through 13.
So, yeah. Okay, we got the Book of Eli.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
I love metal music, but I hate these intros.
Yeah, if they just took the vocals out, you'll probably appreciate it a lot better, huh?
If they didn't play them at all, I'd appreciate it a lot better.
Black Clover. Take it, those are the main characters. They're probably rivals.
Me struggling doing sit-ups in the gym.
He's the edgelord who's always superior.
Like this, like you're basically, I bet you if we were to watch this, it would be exactly what you're saying.
Right.
It's like you could see right through the anime, through the opening. Or we could be dead wrong.
Yeah.
That's also a possibility.
Right. So you got the crazy character that's cool, fun-loving. You got the slick, laid-back guy.
You got the
busty
titties.
Chick. The titties. She's possibly a love interest who's got a sad story. Good breast physics.
I hope that character's not a child.
Okay, I recognize the sword. I remember that. I remember seeing that. That guy has a sword. It seems like everybody has like some kind of elemental ability, so it's probably going to be a mixture of sword action and, you know, like magic. Okay, this opening too. And these books, I keep seeing these books, so I guess those books pertain to each character and their abilities. Marilyn Manson up in this bitch?
That's who that look like.
That's so who it looked like. Some big ass swords, man.
Put Gus to shame.
For real.
That's the one opening I know I like.
It's my Berserk.
The original Berserk opening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this guy right here, I'm getting vibes that he's just the man. You know, he got it all. He got it all on lock when it comes to abilities. I'm getting Naruto and Sasuke vibes a little bit. Got the Sakuga animation.
I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting anything. It's
no,
not
I'm
really
just trying to. I'm registering what you're registering when it comes to, you know, the kind of impression that I'm getting.
Okay.
Am I enjoying myself? Absolutely not.
Okay, this is more of a somber. Well, I thought it was gonna be somber. Got Inuyasha dad is sitting over there. So everybody's just vibing out, eating.
This song ain't too bad. I can tell the animation has gotten.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a little better. Not a vast improvement.
Yeah, but you can tell. Yeah. Yeah, they keep on fist bumping.
Yeah, you keep seeing these characters, so it looks like that guy right there is more of a mentor to the main character that they keep showing with the big sword.
Could be. Oh,
you got a little under boobage action going right now.
I just don't. These might be kids. I don't even know what to think.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's weird. It's a gray area where I'm not sure if I'm in a legal jurisdiction.
Like, I don't know if you should say this
to be saying certain things about Japanese characters. But you know, these animators, they're well into their 40s and 50s, so it's like they be doing stuff. Okay, he experienced now. At first, he was just swinging his sword all over the place, but now he got his some kind of technique. Yeah, he just got finished just handing ass whoopings out like left and right. Okay, so that was a good one. I think I like number 3 the most right now. Okay, the cloaks flapping, the birds. We keep seeing the birds. We keep seeing the books. Now they got energy over them.
This one might be doing a little bit of
something.
I'm
saying, I don't know, you guys. Like, hey, we might be on to something, man.
This one might be.
Well, y'all might have us into the series, man, if you guys really want us to watch this.
Are you ready to break it now?
Gotta hit that Milli Vanilli.
Wait, which one? Which part of the Milli Vanilli?
You know that girl, you know it's true when they start rocking.
Yeah.
Guess who is back? So this one they had got reconfirmed for like a 3rd or 4th season, and they just coming back with the hot banger. Guess who's back?
If y'all see me touching my nose a lot, that's because I have been battling for my life the last.
She's on the booger powder. That's why she's rubbing her nose like that, guys.
I am on allergy season is what I'm on. My nose has just...
That straight coquina.
Shit. I wish that was my excuse.
That sounds like one of My Hero Academia seasons right there. They got some bops on here, man.
Okay, so the last two have been pretty legit.
Yeah. It's like they all get better over time, it seems like.
Shit, I hope. Because, you know, we might be speaking a little too soon. Uh-oh.
Miyuna. I don't know the name of the song because it's all in Japanese. They got the usual looking at the side, looking from the side view, showing perspective or introspective for each character. Those who like they could be bosses. I keep seeing this guy. One thing when you see these open is it just, you know, it just reconfirms that these characters do survive.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, you know. So depending on when we watch this, you know, because it all could be a blur, you know, like by the time we watch, we don't remember everything that happens in these openings.
I know we won't.
You know. Okay, we see the Clovers.
This girl done been in turmoil since the beginning opening.
Who?
Girl with the little pigtails.
Mm. Okay, definitely noticing some major changes with the animation now. It's really starting to vamp up. Or ramp up. Vamp up and ramp up.
It's doing all that.
Mm-hmm. Be careful with how you rattling the paper in the microphone.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Always gotta sabotage the audio.
Sometimes you gotta rattle paper in the microphone. You sabotaged the audio the last time.
I ain't do nothing. That was you.
I was trying to quietly rattle it.
Okay, you got two swords. You got the dual bladed action now. You know, upgraded. Yeah, the animation looks a lot better now. There's a lot of destruction going on. Like you got some big time players up in the arena this time around.
Looks like I'm seeing some new people. Unless I ain't been paying attention that hard.
Like new people, like particularly villains or something like that, you know. But I was feeling them and I liked that one.
I don't know about this one.
I like when they had a little did. Like them hooks. Them catchy hooks. This one giving me Full Metal Alchemist vibes. Like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Mm-hmm.
See some wardrobe changes. I have a feeling, I have a nagging suspicion that guy is inspired after Marilyn Manson.
You know they like to do stuff like that.
They do, like Ichiro
Her
Oda.
draws is just out?
Oh, straight crotch action.
I wonder if she dies.
Ain't no telling.
She started looking up at the lights on me. What? I wasn't ready.
Right. Got an ominous character walking around the corner.
You know what I can't appreciate?
What's that?
These are not that long.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you know they'll come with them. They'll come with them lengthy ass openings.
They be 3-4 minutes long, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One Piece got that bad.
Hey, you wonder why I don't want to watch it. Well, you better scream it.
And she just yelled, Black Clover! I keep seeing that skull, so I imagine that that's some kind of legendary figure within this universe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going back to the boyhood. This seems more like a chibi opening where it's all cutesy. They have these flashbacks with a little bit of epicness, you know, drowned in there, you know. Do we have one of these good guys that look like they might be going bad, going in a dark place? Okay, we got some Orochimaru action going on. Looks like the character's powers have evolved a little bit because those swords look different. Everybody looks like they've gotten vastly better. You know, it's like the characters' powers seem like they just evolved over time or something. Whoa, whoa. That was tight. Shit, they go by so fast, though.
Oh, that's gonna be me.
That's us.
That's gonna be me and you. You know, I was about to say that. Like,
just staring into each other's eyes and stuff. Into that Illuminati stuff now.
I mean, they've been showing the same type of stuff.
No, it's like it just seems more dark.
Yeah, it does.
Like they going to the dungeon on us. They going to a final boss. We got the summonings. Is that a character we've seen before? That chick right there?
The pigtails?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the character that has the water. So I take it that she knows how to manipulate it more into a sword or something. Because I haven't seen her do that before. Okay. It wasn't as hype as the one before, but it was
I can't remember the last one I was hype on.
Yeah, it's so much. It's so much to just soak in with this show.
The next person who drowned on this opening, we had about 18 different drownings.
Yeah, you know what that symbolizes, though. That symbolizes this person just sinking into darkness or whatever.
This might be doing something right here.
They got Thundercat singing this? The boy hitting the falsettos.
Like Wondercat.
Devil Jin? Now that's Ryuk from Death Note right there.
It looks more like that.
Yeah, got Shorty with the red eyes. This one right here hits different because it just is in black and white. And it seems like red is the signature or the key color right now.
The last one wasn't in black and white?
I don't remember. I don't think so. No.
Shows you how much.
Even this the way it has that film filter, it kind of gives me a Death Note feel. If you ever seen a Death Note anime, I know you only watch the live action movie, but if you watch the anime, it has that little weird old school filter over it. You know what I'm saying, with the film grain. Now that's cool. So he is really getting in. He got the curse mark. Got the black on. Okay, got the burning map.
And did we see Marilyn in the last opening?
I think so. I don't know.
I need to quit pretending like I'm really just. Oh, okay, there you go.
I feel like I've heard these artists before on other animes.
I'm sure we have.
That guy, they're like somebody from Tokyo Ghoul with that mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a One Piece character. Mm-hmm. Looks like a main baddie. Yeah, the books are definitely the source of their powers, I see. Summon weapons, energy, elements. Damn.
That shit is getting a little too big now.
Right? That's what she said. Okay, he getting his swole on. I think this is the one we seen in the thumbnail because he did look kind of built up in the thumbnail. So,
but you know how these anime characters be? They be like with their clothes on.
They look
stuff,
very
they look
boyish,
normal, but then when they take it off, boy,
right.
They just built.
Right, they just got to show off from time to time. He got to flex on them. But I would see him as a strong character because you remember Guts. He got that big build because that's the only way he can wield the sword. You know, he has to train his body up to lift it.
Well, this dude been lifting the sword
since he was skinny. Since he was just a little jit, you know. This could be a time skip though. Maybe like 2 or 3 years into the story.
I'm not even trying to guess at this point.
It's like I know it's like these openings, like they just let you know so much subtly. You know, it's like everything's subtle with it, and I just be trying.
But it's
to
like
understand.
You kind of be having to watch the show to know exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's like the only ones that I just can't really.
Did that dude just Naruto run up a tree trunk?
Does he have hair for a sword? So these characters have grown up together. I see. They just childhood bros.
They're kind of reminding me of. Oh, never mind.
Who?
Never mind.
Naruto and Sasuke?
No.
Oh. Somebody in real life?
No.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you, because you're going to keep asking. I think they're...
Yeah. You heard he said that? Yeah. He about to spit a hot 16. Look, he getting swoller.
Look at the leg muscles.
Yeah, look at the muscles. Yeah, he in there. He's showing off the abs more. He thick with it. He got the thick muscles. This shit got me want to work out now, shit.
Well, we just got that gym membership.
Yeah, I know. This is really inspires me.
Do it.
Hey, build it up. This is definitely a time skip period right here. Like they're probably a year or something ahead. Who is that? People's powers have evolved. Some tell me that guy right there with the cigarette and the kind of scraggly mustache, he probably got the main character to work out with him because he kind of got the buff physique too. You see?
He's got it all planned out. You might be right.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But that's it?
That's it.
Thank the Lord.
All right, guys. So that was opening 1 through 13 of the Black Clover. Man, those were pretty good. Pretty good. They show a lot, you know, in those openings, but they don't really seem like they're giving away too much. You know, there's still like a air of mystery surrounding each character. One thing that I noticed is that the first character just seems like he's still trying to master his powers or something like that, you know, because you see him with the black sword and he's just swinging it all reckless style, kind of like a novice would, on some Berserk shit, you know, Guts from season 1 of Berserk when he was he had the skills, but he was just smelling this stuff a little too much, you know, and Griffin had to show him out. But yeah, I see that, but as the time elapses with each intro, you notice that he's getting a little better. You're seeing him manifest different powers, and from what I'm guessing, if you guys, you know, let me know in the comments below, is it the books that give these guys their powers? Because it seems like they're summoning things from the books, and that just seems to be the overall theme of this show. But yeah, what you think, babe? What do you think about this whole thing?
Is it something I'm interested in watching? Maybe Maybe.
Maybe.
Because it looks like they're not killing their characters off left and right.
Right.
So it looks like something I could follow. Some of them I liked. Some of them are just, none of them, I will say, I don't think any of them were just like, no, please turn it off. Like it is for me half of the time when we're watching them.
Yeah, she can't stand the openings,
no,
man.
really,
she hates the music.
Any kind of music that I did not turn on, usually any kind of music that I did not turn on or that I didn't choose or pick out, it's gotta go. I'm sorry. Yeah. But there was none of them that I was just like, oh my God, no. If we were actually watching this show, would I tell you to turn it off every time? Yes.
Yeah, because
there was none of them that I wanted to just sit there and vibe out to.
Yeah, it's like we already know, like once we get to a season, we're kind of going to grow tired of opening and we're going to want to skip it anyway,
Right.
It's like you don't want to see the same thing unfold over and over and just kind of dissect everything that's going to happen because they could possibly give away some of the stuff that's going to happen in the show.
I think we should rate these on how interested we are in the anime by the openings we've seen.
Yeah, we can. It's like what I appreciate about these openings right here. They give you just enough to get you hyped. Like the first one, it gave you a little gist of what's going to happen, and it had a little hype factor to it. It had me kind of rocking a little bit, but by the time we got to the fourth one, I was really just hitting. You know what I'm saying? With one of those little female singers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we was both kind of like, this might be a little decent,
right?
And but then when he was like, oh, it'll get better and better, I was like, no, anime openings don't necessarily.
Yeah, it's like she doesn't know. Like sometimes she can see when the animation has gotten better and when the music has gotten better. But I'm one of them people. I love K-pop music. I love J-pop music, and I love J-rock. So, it's always been a thing for me because I've been in the game for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Post a video you dance to that song that you be trying to disturb me with.
What song is that?
$100 Bills.
Oh, $100 Bills by my boy Rain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he be trying to just disrupt my entire aura with that song. It's like the first time I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, this is all right.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, maybe one day I'll just do the whole dance routine, man, because I know how to do the little where you fall forward and kind of slide back up.
Yeah, no. Anyways, so if I was to rate how much I'm interested in this anime by just the openings we watched, oh boy, if we're using an ABCD, whatever the hell scale, we're using the alphabetical scale, I'll give it a D.
A D?
D plus.
A D? Are you serious? Oh,
I'm not that interested in this anime by this. What? Plus, I like anime that is more centered towards adults anyway. Cause I'm like, I don't know. You know me in the
it's
kind
like
of
the
anime
character. The character. I'll say this: my general impressions or my initial impressions of it when I saw the character, especially in this first state. It just didn't really grab me, because I had my friends, my homeboys been trying to get me to watch this series for a while, man, but it was just something that didn't really grab me. But just looking at the aesthetic now and seeing how these characters actually move in motion and stuff like that really has me intrigued. I love this main character's aesthetic now. I love those kind of like hyper masculine animes, Fist of the North Star, and that'll always be my number one go-to hyper masculine anime. And this seems like it's going in that route with a little bit of mysticism. I don't know if it has like more of like a old school olden kind of days feel to it, because that seems to be the vibe that I'm getting from this.
Yeah, I'm getting whatever time frame Berserk was filmed in, supposed to be in, is what I'm getting from that.
Right.
If they're using swords, it's got. Wait a minute, you rarely see guns in. Any of the anime that we watch, we rarely see guns in it anyway.
Right. Yeah, but if I were to rate this, I'll give it a very low B. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's that's just wild me, because with shonen, when you see one shonen, you've kind of seen all shonens. You know what's gonna appeal, because as I've said many times before, shonens is what's trying to be geared towards young boys who dream hard, they dream big, and you always have the main character who has dreams and ambitions, and they just want to rise and grow better. So
I like that adult drama factor.
Yeah,
it's not even that I like.
Let's go ahead let's go ahead and try to get this close. We have less than 20 seconds left to go, but I'm definitely gonna check it out, guys. Just give us time to get around to it. Once we actually have time, we will watch this. But once again, this is RBG and Johnny Lee. on We Ain't Seen It, and I am glad that you guys watched this video. I appreciate it. Just leave a like and a comment and dislike the video. But yeah, peace out.